come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 2-0 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Story stands at second with 2 gone. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Here's the 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He has an even 10 hits in 30 at-bats. He's doubled off him 5 times. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Colorado's out in front, 1-0. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. In the air now, out to right field. Blackmon's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Fouled off. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Now in the box, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball well outside. Marquez is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to
and the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. It's the Rockies 1 and the Braves nothing. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ryan McMahon.
Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Albies scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Count is 1-2 now.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Tony Walters comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping into the box, Herman Marquez.
The pitcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Marquez.
Grounder down the line at third. Tapia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Colorado, and after an inning and a half.
Leading up for the Braves, the right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Marquez.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-1 delivery. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
Line drive to left. Dahl has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Inciarte, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Inciarte is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 6. The first baseman.
Digging in, Adam Duvall will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Previous history with German Marquez. He's a perfect 3 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 away now in the Colorado 3rd, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. In there, no balls and a strike. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Comes set, and the 0-1 is in there for strike number 2. Story, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing. Leading off the inning, Julio Teheran, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The pitcher.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled away.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Walters. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Rockies 1 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Nolan Arenado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The 0-2 once more. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Ryan McMahon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Raimel Tapia. He reached on a single in his first try. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Rockies lead it 1-0. stepping in and ready for another shot. Josh Donaldson is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Josh Donaldson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Striding in, Ender Inciarte. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
That evens it up 1-1. So 1-1. Weekly hit towards first. Murphy fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. So striding in, Tony Walters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Donaldson trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off. Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Standing in now, Herman Marquez. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a bunt attempt here, and the catch made here by McCann, and that's the first out.
Now batting. Right.
Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch in the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Again, he sends it out of play. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Comes set. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Walters at third with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. And he fouls this one off. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. There may be a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Walters. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Nolan Arenado.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-2 home. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. A fly out and a single for him so far. At the knees, strike one. Ball one.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Second baseman.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Anthony Swarzak will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with two gone. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
2 balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia. Three and 0 now. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. 2 left for Colorado, but they're up 1-0. Freddie Freeman is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Freddie Freeman.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Oh man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
The count now at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Freddie Freeman sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-0. Here it is. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Acuna at second with 2 down. Right side, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And not in time as the run scored. Appeared to be a risky try for the plate on that play, but our show track technology shows us here it was his great wheels that made all the difference. Would have been a completely different outcome if it weren't for the impressive top speed turned in by the runner. Into the box now, Nick MiyucaSacaturaja's. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive to center field. Tapia will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Walters will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitchers duel to date. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Charlie Blackmon. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Liner in there for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Karen O'Day takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 56.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 run, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
1-1 the count now. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Forced to settle for 1.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So striding forward now, Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now it's 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And that's the first out.
The first baseman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. A hit in 2 tries so far. Drilled to the right side. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the. Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19. Shane.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan McMahon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, that's a well-executed. Fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Ready
the
once
17th.
again, Raimel Tapia.
Raimel
He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Two out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Ober is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Dahl is there, and he'll bring this one in. Tyler Flowers will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
And that's up and in for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down. Luke Jackson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2 once more. Is looked at for ball one.
2 strikes.
Fouled away. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Popped him up. McCann waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Garrett Hampson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Inciarte's there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. Last time through was a base hit. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer if they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And he takes strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want. Wade Davis comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 71.
So digging in now, Ozzie Albies. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth inning rally. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Walters goes to get it, but no chance to recover. Albies is on at first after the strikeout. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. And in the past against Wade Davis, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 0-1, here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. To third now, but he's safe as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. Danny Echeverria will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
Now batter, the right fielder,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Markakis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Echeverria at third with nobody out. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. But it's offline. He scores. And we are tied here in game 2.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
He's set and the pitch. Right side. Sliding stop by Murphy. He is out. Stepping up now, Adam Duvall. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1 offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy has been doing this a long time, a veteran that won't let the emotion get to him.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Hampson moving to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. But Danny Echeverria is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Now at the plate, David Dahl. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Fastball just inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The first base
striding in for the Rockies, Daniel Murphy. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the wind, the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Yonder Alonso will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Line to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Ian Desmond will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Number 37 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. First delivery to him on the way. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Nope.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Francisco Cervelli will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Pretty. Mike Foltynewicz takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 26.
Standing in, Raimel Tapia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In there at the letters 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Tapia over at second. Walters on at first with nobody out. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. There's one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. His career line with Foltynewicz. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
This is line to left, and despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
In now, Trevor Story, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. One and 1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Now batting.
A big moment in the ball game here. David Dahl, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Rockies leave them loaded. Score remains tied at 3-3. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The third baseman, number 24.
Stepping into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So here's the
Now
cleanup hitter, Nick
The right
Markakis. It was an
Nick
RBI sac fly for him last time
Markakis.
through. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Dahl.
2 down.
The left fielder, number 11. Enter MiyucaSacaturaja's.
Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Tapia. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Adam Duvall, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And they will claim game 2 as well as they walk off a winner.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Atlanta Braves get the win to take a 2-0 series
The final
lead.
line score
Mike
for our ball game
Foltynewicz
tonight.
gets the W.